she's not there. We're going to my sister's later. We also made a sale on my Mercari right here. Yeah. Today is July 13th. It's about 7 in the morning and I've been up since like 4:30. I've been waking up at 4 and can't seem to go back to sleep, so I scroll on my phone, which is probably bad. Lately I've been trying not to scroll on my phone too long, and if it seems like my brain is awake and I really can't sleep, I just get up around 5 and try to be productive, which is what I did today. So I went ahead and did my morning routine. Like, I went to the shower, did my makeup. I'll be bringing you guys today kind of like a vlog and just showing you guys my day as well, kind of like the routine that Mia and I have been building, and just, you know, being a stay-at-home. My husband did get a new job, so now he has a more concrete schedule, so it's a lot better for us too. So he's off on Saturday to Monday and he's working from Tuesday to Friday, and I usually pick up shifts on Saturday and Sunday at work, which there's always shifts on Saturdays and Sundays. There isn't that much on Monday, so those are kind of like our one day off altogether. So that's kind of like our routine, and I think it really helps not just us but also Mia to have a routine for everything, and she's like a routine girl. She loves her routine. I'm gonna wake her up soon. It's 7:46 and I've already budgeted our paycheck this morning because we did get paid. It's Thursday, so I already budgeted our paycheck including my business paycheck. So I really appreciate everyone that's been ordering my stuff. Like, I really appreciate you guys so much, because you know, this is something I can't replace. This time in her life is something that's just priceless for me, and I get to enjoy it because of you guys and also my hardworking husband. So I really appreciate every single one of you that has supported me here or my shop, and also Patreon. I know I discontinued my Patreon. I didn't really talk about much about it, but I've been thinking about it for a while, and I am gonna discontinue it forever, I think, for sure. It's just not for me right now, and I will try to use my energy in some other ways. I think I also have a lot of different things I need to tackle anyways, like, you know, packing, decluttering, all of that good stuff. So I, you know, had to make that change, and I still really appreciate every single Patreon that I had. I think this is just a new era in my life. I'm finally embracing my 30s and me kind of in a crisis right now, in an identity crisis. I feel like that's part of it. But I'm going to be discussing about this step 2 to this declutter, which is, you know, sell your stuff, which is pretty obvious because I mentioned it in the first video anyways, that I was selling some of my stuff already. So just sell your stuff. And actually today I have a buyer for my moped, and you're probably thinking like, why are you selling your moped? I haven't been picking up any shifts from Target. The only shifts I'm picking up is when my husband is off, because I feel uneasy about driving, because I've been to like multiple occasions where I feel so scared because I almost got hit, or I did something wrong on the road that, you know, kind of caused something bad to happen on the road, and I'm just worried for myself. I'm worried that, you know, I do something that's gonna, you know, cost me my life. So I'm not gonna be driving the moped anymore. I haven't really been driving the moped at all. So I put it on Facebook Marketplace, and I do have a buyer that's potentially gonna buy it today, and the money that we get from that, we're actually going to our budget for this week. So it's already budgeted in, so that's kind of scary, because what if he kind of backs out? What if he doesn't like it? But yeah, I am gonna wait for my husband until we meet with buyer, because I never do any transactions like that unless my husband is with me. Sell your stuff, sell as much as you can, and that also involves a lot of my stuff I'm selling. I do have a Mercari where I sell my stuff. I only have just a little bit in there just because I haven't gotten around to like taking pictures of my stuff. It is a lot to take pictures of, but I do have a lot of stuff that I need to just declutter and just sell, and I want them to find good homes that will, you know, house them and take care of them, because I've accumulated some stuff that over the past year I just have accumulated a lot of different things that I probably shouldn't have. I shouldn't have actually, But yes, sell your stuff as much as you can. I woke up Mia and she's now playing with her ice cream toy that Andrea and Ethan got for her birthday. She did get a lot of things for her birthday from different people, but this is the one that is out here for right now because she keeps taking it out because I try to keep... She's requesting her show. Ping Fong. Ping Fong? Yeah, drink your milk first. But I try to keep all of her stuff in her room now, but her room is actually a mess, which I'm going to be tackling today. But yeah, all of her stuff is in her room right now, and it's a lot of mess in there, so I need to tackle that soon, either today or tomorrow. But the only stuff that's really out here is her chair and her table for when she eats. She eats here now, or she eats with us. But I kind of took out some of the stuff from this closet because she also has some stuff here in this closet, like from her birthday and just random things as well. And then we have these tote bags, some stuff. We also have this tree. You want to go in there? I love you too, Mama. I love you. Yeah, she has a lot of stuff in there, and also some maintenance stuff. I was talking about how I pulled these two out, so I took out the piano just for us to use. I love you too. Here I have the Christmas tree that my mother and father-in-law actually got for us because we've had this tree that's like missing legs for the longest time. We were just leaning it against the wall for the past few years, and it's just slowly getting my husband really mad. So they actually got us a tree last year, but we're not going to be able to use it because where we're moving in, they have a big tree. Like my roommates, they have a big tree that they invested in last year, or whenever they started, you know, living together, because they're also roommates for a while. So we're not gonna be able to use this. I'm not gonna sell it though. I'm gonna give it to my sister and my brother-in-law because it's kind of like staying in the family. And then here I have like some of my dolls are in here that are doubles that I'm willing to part with. So these are the few things that'll go in the Mercari or in the group that I was talking about. I have some Funko Pops here. I'm keeping some, like this one I'm keeping, and then some other gifted stuff I'm keeping. But I am gonna get rid of like a lot of these. And then here I have like some small Sanrio stuff. This is like clean, by the way. She hasn't used this, but she's just using it as a toy, just so you guys know that there's stuff in there. It's clean. She hasn't used it at all. She tried sitting there for a little bit. She didn't like it. I was just trying it out. But here there's like Sanrio stuff in here that I also need to put on my Mercari. Just little small things that I do need to tackle. So I'm definitely gonna, you know, try to include you guys on every step, but then again, I just kind of like rush through things. Oh, she wants me to open the piano. I'm opening it. I'll open it. We'll open it, okay? It's open. You playing? But yeah, she's been just playing with that too. Yeah, so I have a lot of decluttering to do, like I was talking about, as well as cleaning. In the mornings I do my kitchen cleaning, which I know a lot of you guys probably do it at night, but it's just nicer for me to do it in the morning because it's just her and I. So I have like a bunch of dishes here, and then I also have some clean dishes in the dishwasher that I need to put away. So I always tackle this in the morning after she drinks her milk and after I fed her, but she hasn't even had her milk yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and give her that. it's the next day. It is July 14th and I didn't film the rest of the day, even though I said I was gonna show you guys, but it felt kind of weird like filming during that time. But it went well. The person bought the moped and it went really well. I'm so excited. So today we're actually gonna go to the bank because I asked for cash. It kind of makes you want to like declutter more and sell more stuff, and I think that's where I'm at today. I do have some stuff I need to do, which is basically edit, because I just filmed my cash stuffing, which is for my budgeting channel. If you guys didn't know, I have a budgeting channel where I share my paychecks, well, our household's paycheck, and then I allocate it to our different bills and pretty much share what we do with our paychecks, which is, I know, kind of like personal, but I think it's really helpful for people to kind of budget on their own. Not that I'm like an expert or anything. I do pretty much like what everybody else does in the budgeting community, which is just cash stuffing and the zero-based budget. That's what I'm gonna do today, is just edit that, make sure that that's edited, because today's Friday and tomorrow I do work and Sunday I do work as well, so I'm not gonna have time to edit that much. And I like to enjoy my mornings when my husband is home from work. So he's off tomorrow and he's off Sunday and Monday. So Monday I'm not working, so we can have the day together. So I'm so excited. I'm gonna probably do a little bit of cleaning here and there, because the house always needs cleaning in the mornings, and I know a lot of people don't like cleaning in the mornings because they'd rather wake up to a clean house, but that's just not our household. We clean in the morning. I clean in the morning, especially on the days that my husband is not working. I think I'm gonna try to tackle my daughter's room today and see if I can declutter anything. I'm gonna try to separate her toys to different categories and put them in little bins and just kind of cycle through them and not give it all out like how she has it right now. Like, you guys are gonna see it later when I wake her up, how her room is. It's pretty much just an open playground, and it's just too much mess because she wants to play with everything. But I think it's really good for her to kind of not have that much clutter, because I've been meaning to do it, honestly. I just have a lot to do. I actually still need to do my September budget. I have new things I want to do, and then I have a lot of editing, especially for this decluttering series that I'm doing. I really want to edit it well and kind of keep it all together. And then I still have to declutter and sell my stuff. I still have a bunch of stuff that I want to put on either Facebook Marketplace or on my Mercari. I barely have anything on my Mercari. That doesn't even scratch the surface of what I want to sell. But oh, and I also have some shop orders, which I really appreciate everyone still ordering from my shop. I have 2 shop orders that I need to do today, which reminds me that I need to print out the packing slips. As you can see here, I have 2 orders. I have Shopify. I'm not going to show you guys the rest because it has other people's information, but I really like how Shopify has this new thing now. Like this is like a different color when it's in transit or when it's unfulfilled. This has always been like that, but they didn't used to be something like this. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it came with a recent update on the mobile too. So it's just really helpful to see if it's something is in transit, like this one. This all came in the same, like I packaged this all together and dropped them off at the same time. This one is not in transit yet, so I can see that clearly. So if something seems to be like really delayed, I can message the customer, because before it was really hard. I have to like click into the profile of their order and just see if everything's going well. I used to do that a lot, but I kind of lost doing that. But this just makes it easier to keep in track of orders, especially the ones that I know that are in batches. And then over here it just shows you like that it's delivered. Like, it's really cool, and I really like the new features that they've been adding. I really need to revamp my shop. It's not at all reflective of how I want everything, but then again, I also have a lot of like stuff like this. Basically, I need to declutter and organize a lot better. I think I'm gonna have like tabs, because I have tabs here for different things, but I think I'm gonna have tabs for like just budgeting, and then it'll show you like a whole lot of collections for budgeting, and then one is for stationery, and then one is for YouTube. Like, it'll just show you more information about this. Like the bank teller that I went to yesterday, she wanted me to write down my website, but she will be able to go to my website, but she won't be able to see that I have a YouTube channel, that I have multiple YouTube channels. So I I feel like that would just help me out more. And again, I'm phasing out the pink. Pink is not like my style anymore, but I think this is going to be the last thing that I'm going to have to do with all of the decluttering because I just have so much to do. I am going to keep everything, but I'm just going to like make it better. I don't know. I have a vision in my head. I don't know how to execute it. I just laid Mia down for her nap and I just didn't show the whole morning because I was just kind of chilling with her and feeding her and doing the mommy duties. But I actually didn't clean up her room because I was thinking I need like these bins so I can separate her toys, because if I just put it up where it's gonna go like on the sides or where it's gonna go, she's just gonna make a mess out of it again. So I think I'm gonna buy like 4 other bins because I already have one here, and that's how I know that I want to put them in these bins, because they are big enough and they are stackable. I got them from Home Depot. I have this container right here, and this is like the dimensions and everything. It's by Hefty and it's pretty large, and the reason why I wanted this is because it holds like, it's like a flat but still big, because she has a lot of like those big puzzles. I mainly bought this is to store my dolls, but since I'm trying to sell my dolls, I'm not going to worry about storing them, so I'll just, you know, use, I think I only need like maybe 3 of these, maybe. So just, I don't remember how much we bought this for. Maybe I'll buy 2 more because it's pretty big. I didn't think it was like this large, but I think it's just good to stack them and kind of rotate her toys that way. And I feel like she has like a lot of different variety that we can sort them into 3s and just like rotate them throughout the month, so she doesn't, if she gets bored of a toy, the more that they don't see them, the more that they'll play with it, because her toys are just scattered everywhere. So I'll actually deal with the toys another day. I'll just do my orders because she is taking her nap right now, and I do have to edit my videos. I haven't done any of my work stuff. I just did some cleaning, some kitchen cleaning, like what kind of like what you guys saw yesterday. I just clean up the kitchen every time. And then I'm also doing laundry. I also made a sale on my Mercari right here. So here is my name. I always link it in the descriptions down below. I do have some sold items here already. Like I sold this one today and I sold it for a pretty cheap price because I'm really just trying to get rid of some stuff but still get a pretty decent size or amount of money. This one, I can't believe somebody bought this for $60. Like, I know that's a lot, but I really didn't want to separate from this doll, so I priced it high and I didn't think anyone would buy it because there were other Abby dolls that was cheaper, but it actually sold for $60. Dolls are pretty, like, doll collectors are pretty crazy on spending their money. I can like definitely say that, especially Monster High. Like I said, I have like hundreds of stuff that I need to put on my Mercari, so I'll gradually be putting them there. But yeah, I just, you know, I'm so happy when I make a sale here because it's like decluttering and also like, you know, giving homes to these cute stuff. Some of them I really didn't want to part with, like this doll, like I said, but I was wanting to commit to not really collecting the dolls I don't like. Not that there's anything wrong with her, she's super beautiful, but I just can't hold this much stuff anymore. Like I have to prioritize on other things like I was talking about earlier. So I need to package this up today, and I'm glad that she's going to a good home because the person's actually messaging me right now that she was trying to find a good price for this bag because she's a Rilakkuma collector and she's trying to get another bag. And I looked up the bag that she was trying to collect. It was, which one was that one? It was this one. It's actually really cute. She's trying to find this for a good price, so I hope she finds one. So yeah, I just really like collecting, but then again, I'm gonna collect memories. One of the trips that I really want to do, something really simple and more doable now that my husband is off for 3 days in a row on a weekend, is to go to Florida to go to Jollibee. I don't know if you guys know, but I'm Filipino and I haven't been to Jollibee in like almost 10 years, and it might have some differences in there, but just being there, I want to go to Jollibee. And it doesn't even have to be like, you know, we're spending the night there. I just want us to drive over there. There's one 3.5 hours away from me, so I might, like, one of these days I might take a trip and go to Jollibee, and I'll have like a little picture with Jollibee, because you know, my daughter, she's Filipino, she's half Filipino, but she doesn't know any Filipino things. Like, she's obviously gonna grow up here, and you know, I don't try to teach her my language because she's already struggling like verbally, but she's getting there, and if she can understand a little bit of it, I think I'm pretty content with that, because I don't think she can utilize my language that much here. I do want her to learn Spanish because I think Spanish is such an advantage to learn, so hopefully she'll learn that. We'll see. But yeah, I want to take them there. Not that they're gonna eat there, I don't think my husband's gonna eat there, but I'm gonna bring my sister and we're just gonna have fun. We're gonna have a trip of it, and I just can't wait. It is 3 o'clock exactly, and I just finished everything I had to finish in 2 hours, so I'm so excited. I do still have to put this bag in a box, but I stuffed it with tissue paper, and I put a little note there for the buyer, and I just need to put it in a box. But I also printed out the shipping label for it, and then I also got my 2 orders done, so that is good. We are good and productive. Now I'm gonna wake my baby up, and we're just gonna wait for my husband to get home, because we are going to my sister's today because she is making some sinigang, and I'm excited to eat some sinigang for sure. And I think that's pretty much it. We just have to drop this off at the post office and maybe go to the bank. Maybe, we'll see if we have time, but I'm excited. I got productive and I was on it. I didn't even make my cup of coffee. I usually make a second cup of coffee in the afternoon, but I didn't want to stop. I just wanted to keep going, so that kind of paid off. So I'm gonna wake my baby up actually. Mia baby, mama, wake up na. Good morning, baby. She doesn't want to wake up yet. I try to like give her time to kind of wake up on her own, so she's not like super bothered, because I hated it when people bombarded me to wake up. So I'm gonna let her wake up slowly. It's so sad to look outside and not see Wanda. I guess I'll try to show you guys, but usually Wanda is in that very corner over there, but she's not there anymore. So it's kind of sad, but it needed to happen. But I still have this tree, but since we're going to my sister's later, we're gonna bring this tree. So this is kind of out of the way. This is like the mat that I've been using last year, but I haven't worked out this year. I just am lazy, and also like with my job at Target, I lost weight, and now that I'm kind of part-time again, I'm, you know, gaining weight back, so I have to work out again. Because at Target I do the fulfillment, which if you've been at Target, those are the ones that have those red noisy carts and just seem to be just fast pacing and just kind of rude, because they have things that they need to do, like they have, well, we have quotas and times, so they just kind of go by fast. So since I haven't been working, I think I need to start working out again, just to kind of keep the weight that I'm at right now, because my metabolism has slowed down quite a bit. I haven't really touched here at all, but I actually wanted to go to Home Depot as well, but I think that's gonna be a project for next vlog, is the Home Depot thing, because it's just not gonna happen. But yeah, that's just pretty much what we've got going on here. She ate all of her eggs today, which is the only thing I made her today was eggs, only because she's a little bit like, she has a cold and she can't really eat that well right now because she's having trouble breathing. So I just give her solids and simple things to eat for right now. I washed out my little Stanley cup. Nothing really interesting here. It's super late now and we just got home from my sister's house, but I got some take-home sinigang. This is what it looks like. No, it's not much, but it's just a sour soup that we pair with, with rice and some fish sauce. But it has a lot of vegetables. It has like radish, some okra, and there's pork in there and tomatoes. But she made that and she made it really good. Then I also got some Starbucks. I get the ice shaking espresso, and then I also got some stuff from the Asian market. I got this for Mia. She really likes this snack. And then some mangoes right here. And then I got two because I left one for my sister, but I'm just gonna snack on this. And then I also got a bag of these chilies because I like these single chilies to put in like fish sauce or soy sauce when I'm eating like either sinigang or something grilled. I like putting like the spicy thing on it for my sauce, but I have that now and I'm freezing it because I'm not gonna finish this like all at once, and it just keeps it from getting spoiled. And then they got chicken because they're not gonna eat the sinigang. But I'm gonna wait for this to cool down and I'm putting it in the fridge, and I think this is about 3 servings for me. And she made it really good, so I'm excited. And there's my taba. And Mia's taking a bath. Well, I left her there because I already gave her a bath.